What's going on, guys? This is JT here. In this video, we're going to be talking about the reaction video Asmongold made towards the video that I made, which is kind of crazy. I normally don't do reaction videos like this, but it's freaking Asmongold, right? One of the most popular streamers in the entire world. So I'm like, all right, let's give this video some attention. Let's talk about it. Let's basically not break his video down, but I did want to explain one part of the video where I didn't honestly agree with him at all. Also, he did call me a high school bully, which wasn't the right thing in my opinion to say, because that's not true at all. I literally helped anybody in high school do anything they needed. I was friends with pretty much everybody, so I don't agree with that one bit, and I thought that that was a wrong thing to say. However, I understand his point of what he was trying to make. I still don't agree with him saying that. Also, one other thing I don't quite agree with was the thumbnail that he used for his video, which basically meant that I already refunded, which was not the case as well. Now, obviously, he did that for a little bit of quick clickbait to get the video more attention, which, again, I do understand, but still don't agree with it because, honestly, it's not real. It's not what actually happened, right? And so I did want to give a shout out to Asmongold, though, specifically for taking the time to watch the video. I do appreciate that. It is the clout I wanted the video to receive. I wanted big names to watch the video. I wanted them to make content on the video. That way Blizzard took this a little more seriously and actually reached out to me, and that is what has happened. So let's go ahead and get in. I got it actually pulled up right here. So we have refunded as the thumbnail, right? Which means that I already refunded, right? No, I am not actually refunded. I did not actually refund. I made the video that I made to get a hold of Blizzard so they fixed my issue, right? Kind of a smart thing to do, at least in my opinion. The video I made has over 100,000 views, and now Blizzard is reaching out to me, helping me fix the problem, right? And I'll talk about that in another video. But for this one, I wanted to specifically bring up this one part of Asmongold's video. And just so you guys know right quick, before I even talk about this, the video that I made gained enough traction. Like, just take a look. These are just some of the articles that were sent to me on Discord. Now, some of these articles that were made, I don't know if they're made by popular publishers. I don't know any details about any of these articles. However, I do know that they are on multiple different websites. So, I mean, there's literally one. I'm just going to exit them out as they go. We got articles in different languages as well. We also, I mean, it's insane. The amount of articles that were written, the amount of exposure the video got, and people that talked about it, either in a negative way, positive way. Most of the time it is negative, but you know what I mean? Any type of talk is talk, right? So that is that. Now let's go back to the part of Asmongold's video where I wanted to explain, because a lot of people think that I just spend money in this game, Diablo Immortal, to basically, you know, shit on free-to-play players or players that don't spend that much money. When at the end of the day, that's simply not the case. I'm not spending this money in this game to be like, I'm so good at the game. Look at how strong I am. I literally am not like that. And I heard Asmongold talk like that's how the type of person I was, how I'm the type of guy that buys a Lamborghini just to show it off. I heard him say that as well, which is simply not true, right? I drive a Prius. I don't care about showing off anything in that matter. So that's not really the goal that I'm going for with this. And with spending money in this game, I legit spent money in this game to be a top content creator and also to make in-game content, because that's what I enjoy doing. Now, a lot of people might argue, but you're never going to make all that money back. But why are you worried about that? I'm doing what I enjoy doing, and to say I'm not going to make all that money back, you simply, for one, you don't know what you're talking about, because I'm already on pace to make that money back relatively easily, and I'm going to keep hustling with Diablo Immortal, and then when Diablo 4 comes out, I'm most probably going to quit Diablo Immortal and move on to Diablo 4 and have fun with that game as well, right? And so I didn't spend money in this game to act like I'm this big badass that just is way better than everybody else. I know the amount of money that I spent and the big whale that I am. I clearly know that I have an advantage whenever I go into the battlegrounds against other players that have not spent that money at the level that I'm at, right? Now, one thing I did want to explain was this, so let's go ahead and just listen
Get
to
here, I am not able to do anything at all, which makes me think that tomorrow, when the Rite of Exile comes, I'm not going to be able to participate in it, right? Okay, so that's fine. I'm not going to be able to participate in it. What do I do at this point, right? So now,
So he's so high item level. He's got so much gear. The game system, like, it literally can't queue him with anybody. And I know what Blizzard should do. They should just make it to where he just queues with lower level players.
Okay, that right there is what I wanted to explain. Asmongold is saying that I have such high item level that I cannot queue with anybody. Listen, that is not the issue of what's going on. Let me explain what actually is going on. When the game first started, as Asmongold said in this video, I spent $50,000 within the first week, right? I gained my pace was so extreme and so much money spent. That is when the item level was above and beyond everybody else, right? That's when I was going into games. I could literally take 8 players on one with no problem. It was literally no fun. I would just go in there and wipe everybody out. I went into the battlegrounds because why not? It's part of the game. It's a fun part. It's also content, right? Now, at this point in time, when this video was made, I have a whale chat with around 30 people in Discord, and what happens in the battlegrounds is the whales actually play the whales. I should not be able to queue against these lower level players.
The game system, like, it literally can't queue him with anybody. And I know what Blizzard should do.
But it can't queue me with people.
They should just make it to where he just queues with lower level players.
And that is not what Blizzard should do. I do not want to queue against lower level players, right? I want to queue against the 50 to 200 players that are almost at my level in this game. You know what I mean? Whenever I walk around this game, there are multiple players with big wings now that have invested $50,000 or more. All those guys are currently all getting matches within themselves. They play against each other all the time. They have a blast doing it. They talk smack while playing against each other. These guys that spend big money in this game aren't walking around laughing at the players that don't spend as much money. They're simply having fun playing the game at the highest level because that's how the game was built. Look, I have no control how Blizzard built this game, right? I simply enjoy this game, enjoy making content on this game, and so I have spent the money to play the end game. That doesn't mean that I just want to go and shit on people that didn't spend as much money as me. That's not, like I said, that's not what I want to do. I want to make content for this game, play PvP in this game against other whales that have maxed out their account, which there's 3 people right now that have fully maxed out accounts in this game, right? Now, there's over like 20 to 30 people that have 7,000 residents or more, and the numbers are constantly growing, right? The way whales work in mobile games are basically, if you make a ton of money, normally you're not playing the game 15 hours a day as hardcore as I was while spending the money, right? Whales kind of progress slowly, like 2-3 hours a day. Eventually they end up catching up, and then it's game time, right? Then it's fun. All the whales clash and all the whales have fun. And that's basically what mobile games about, and a lot of people enjoy that atmosphere. I personally enjoy it. It's fun to me. It's a style of gaming that is created that I enjoy. Now, I still enjoy other games as well, just as much as I enjoy this, and that's why I'm going to be quitting most probably Diablo Immortal when Diablo 4 comes out, and I'm going to be playing that game just as much as I'm playing Diablo Immortal, right? Same style, same amount of fun. I've now built up a pretty solid core team around Diablo Immortal that is now going to be switching to Diablo 4 when Diablo 4 comes out. And all in all, that was worth it to me. You know what I mean? The money I spent in this game was simply worth it to me. So now at this point, a lot of people say, but why do you call it an investment? Well, it's an investment because I'm gaining money back. I'm making money from Twitch. I'm making money from YouTube. The money's starting to flow back. I'm not going to consistently dump $100,000 into this game month after month after month, right? This is a one-time ordeal. Yes, the game might come out with new pay-to-play features in the game. Will I dabble? Will I spend more money? Yes, I definitely will. As I'm enjoying the game, I will spend more money and enjoy the game. I'm not going to go insanely crazy like I did. The reason why I did this was simply to build a Diablo Immortal community. It worked, and now Blizzard has locked me out of the game where no other well is actually locked out of the game. There's nobody else in the situation that I'm currently in. Even though they have the same gear score as me, they have the same money invested as me, they still are able to participate in the battlegrounds. The reason why I can't participate in the battlegrounds is simple. It's because when the game first came out, not only did I invest the money, I also invested the time. And now my MMR, my matchmaking record is so high, 350 wins, like 3 losses, to where I can't queue up, right? So basically they need to go in and fix my MMR and reset me, because now whenever I go queue in the battlegrounds, it's literally impossible for me to get a 99% win ratio. I would be looking more at like an 80% win ratio, which would allow me to play with pretty much everybody. And as more wells come to the game, that win ratio would slowly go down to where, you know, if the system's done right, it should be somewhere around 50 to 60% win ratio, right? If I'm only queuing with wells, only playing against the heaviest pay-to-play players in the game, so to speak. And in my opinion, I'm going to be better than some of those heavy wells, because some of them really aren't that good at gaming, and that's fun to me to smash on those guys and laugh and have a good time with those guys. That's personally fun to me. I'm not a pro gamer by any means. I'm not claiming to be a pro gamer by any means. I don't even think I'm good at gaming in any way, shape, or form. I'm just having fun playing the game at my own pace and level, and yeah, and that's that, man. So yeah, I just wanted to, I could go through and say a bunch of other things about Asmongold's video, but like I said, like, honestly, he did what I wanted him to do, right? He reacted to my video. Thank you, Asmongold, for doing that. Now Blizzard has reached out with me. Now I will make another video talking about what Blizzard has told me. Anyway, guys, thank you for all the support. I appreciate all the love. If you guys don't know, I am live on Twitch every single day at 2 p.m. at twitch.tv/JTIsAllBusiness. Have a wonderful day, fellas.